How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Serene Madness. And what you're looking at here is I was working out in the garden. Pull it over this way. Hold on. I was working out in my garden, and I was digging up the dirt, get ready to put some plants in. And lo and behold, I saw a little glint of metal, little shiny metal. So I dug it up, and what I found was a very dingy old, let me show you the back of it. This is what I was looking at when I dug it up. This is the back side of it. And it was buried in the ground. And what this is, it's a solid copper plate. It looks like a plate of some sort. And it was buried in the ground. It was covered with dirt and grime and dinge. So what I'm doing is I am cleaning it, and I'm going to polish it all up and make it really cool looking. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, because this is a solid, pretty large disc of solid copper, and I would say this is probably a good 8 inches in diameter, this plate. And what I'm doing is cleaning it, and the way I'm cleaning it is you put it in a Ziploc bag. This is a quick way to clean copper. Is if you have a tarnished piece of copper, you take it, you put it in a Ziploc bag, and you pour in ketchup, just plain old ketchup, add a little vinegar to it, and some hydrogen peroxide, and you squish it around in there, and you let it sit like overnight. And what it'll do is it'll take all the tarnish off and clean it all up, make it nice and shiny again. So I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's all clean and polished. It's gonna look pretty cool, and I will show you that. I'm gonna do a time-lapse thing, so I'll let this soak overnight. Okay, so it's been a day since the copper plate has been soaking in the anti-tarnish solution that I made out of ketchup, hydrogen peroxide, and vinegar. And I scrubbed it today and polished, well, scrubbed it up, cleaned it up. I used some light sandpaper so that it's got some minor scratches on it, but I want to take some finer sandpaper to it and get the scratches out, throw it on the buffer. But here's what it looks like now, what it did look like. This is the front of it. This is about 8 inches in diameter. And it's just this really cool copper plate that I dug up out of the ground the other day when I was working on the garden. Here's the back. I cleaned up the back somewhat, but I didn't really scrub it much. So it'll give you an indication of what it kind of looked like before I started. But it was way worse. And you really couldn't make out what this was when I first found it. Just saw a little glint of, like, the coppery red glint. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's a piece of copper pipe or something, or a gas line. So yeah, it was this little copper plate that I found in the garden, my garden, in the ground. So surprise little treasure. Solid copper plate. That's kind of boss. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's kind of nice. I don't want to like wreck it or anything. I don't know. Frisbee, Captain America shield. I don't know. So, hope you enjoyed that, and find your serene in a mad world. I'm out.
I just fucking shot myself.